Hello friend, it's BorasLegend here, and today we're back with a new episode from For Champions. We missed last week, but now we're gonna be back every week. And this weekend, we made some great upgrades to the team, as you can see here, but it didn't matter because the connection was terrible. Playing from Sweden this week was a nightmare. Terrible delay in almost every game. So even though we had this fantastic team, it didn't really matter, but we will stick with the same team next weekend and hope for some better results. So in the game it looks like this. Neuer in the goal, he does what Neuer should do, nothing spectacular, but he gets the job done. Ferdinand and Socrates center backs, I will give Ferdinand the shadow chemistry style because I think in FIFA 18 the center backs needs almost only the pace. The physical doesn't seem as important as last year. And then we have Socrates, he is definitely top 3 center backs in the game, non-icon. I love this card last year, and this year he is even better. Wingbacks to the left, we have Alexander, the best wingback in the game for sure. He is really a true beast, and giving him here anchor. He is already really strong, but with anchor he will be like Hulk, and he is already fast, so it works perfect. On the other side we have Piszczek. You could argue and say that his pace is bad, which it also is. It's 79, but he has the sprint speed, and the sprint speed is what matters, because just give him shadow, he gets a plus 13 pace, and you will have no single problem with his pace. He was really solid for me this week. I had no situations where I felt that he was too slow, but the only problem is that his stamina is a bit bad. He gets tired after about 70 minutes. On the midfield here we have Laurent Blanc, and he's an interesting player this year. He can play, it seems like, any position. He walks from cam to center back in the game, and here we use him as a CDM with anchor, and he's perfect in that position because he is tall and he's great in the defense, and also he has very good work rates for a CDM, and he's a much cheaper option than Vieira. And we pretty much just sold Vieira to afford this team. We have Ronaldo still, but baby Gullit, he is cheap. 1.1 million for this guy, and he's almost as good as his standard version. He was fantastic for me. Just look at these stats. The top trio here, Suarez, Bale, Ronaldo, not much to say about these guys. They are fantastic. Bale is overpowered in this game, and even though he's 89 rating, he feels like he's 95 rating. Only Suarez, not really sure. If I have the money, I will try to get some icon, maybe Del Piero or someone else more agile and with better ball control, playing as a cam. Instructions: get in behind for Bale and Ronaldo, stay back for Blanc, and in some games I have stay back also for the wingbacks, and in some games I don't. It depends on the opponent and also on my feeling how confident I am. Custom tactics, we did some experiment this week, and we tried offside trap instead of cover, and also to lower the pressure a little bit, and it worked pretty good overall, but I have to do some more testing next weekend before I can make any conclusions. And after next week and the testing is done, because in 2 weeks the qualification starts, and then you have to be perfectly ready. So in the game, you know how the drill works. We just press pause, and now this year we can do it before the game even starts. We can do it in the pre-menus, and we just go and change formation from the pre-game to the in-game, and everybody will keep full chemistry. And just as I said before, we have get in behind for the strikers and stay back for the CDM, and in this game we decide to have balanced on the wingbacks. Time for the best games, and it was hard to find 3 really good games because as I said before, this was a really unplayable weekend. I did my best, and here we can see we're playing against this opponent. Here we're finding this pass on the wing. It's really nice on FIFA 18 to make great runs, and then just like in 17, the driven pass and the tap in the far post, and we make the first goal. And here he makes a mistake from the kickoff, and we take advantage of this. Here Bale, he's great, and with the left foot he scores everything. We have 2-0, and we're gonna continue this nice start with some shielding here from Vidal, finding Suarez, drag back, and then in the middle shooting feint, and to the left we have 3-0. And you can see a great defending sequence, how we work here with Laurent Blanc, how we use him to just cut off the angles. You can see how we all the time, we don't look at the ball, we just look at his players here, his 2-3 strikers, and all the time just cutting off his angles, helping with the jockey ball and the L2, and finally we make a great interception. And this great piece of defending will lead to attack and a chance for us to score. Here Gullit stops the ball, looking for a way inside the box, and we will get it here. A great pass to Ronaldo and the driven finesse far post, and it's 4-0. But this guy, he wasn't harmless. He gotta make a short corner here, and we have to make some great action here. Fast switching to Ferdinand and a great standing tackle with perfect timing, but we make a mistake. It's so dangerous to make these mistakes in the box, passing the ball away, but you can see here how we wait with Gullit for him to turn around, and then a perfect tackle, and it's great defending. We can keep the lead here for 0, but he will get back in the game with, he shoots typical FIFA 18 shot, no angle, but he gets it on the target, and then he finds its way into the box with a nice goal. But we're gonna respond quickly here with some nice passing here. You can just see how we have the patience. We wait for Piszczek to come up, and then we find a little space between his wing back and his center back, and a simple tap in 5-1. And from kickoff, you know how dangerous it is to lose focus from kickoff, because it seems like the opponent's players gets overpowered after kickoff, and Sturridge here with his, I think he has a 2-star weak foot, but the perfect finesse shot obviously from 20 meters, and great defending here from Socrates. We just hold down L2, we are alert and we follow his movements, no containing here in this case, and perfect defending, and we can finish this game with 5-2. Time for the next opponent, and this guy was really good. I mean, we have to pay much focus in this game. This is about 300k, so it's not the most expensive team, but he was playing good with it. But we had full focus here. You can see how we look at the radar. We're gonna punish him for this short kick, and we win this header, and we get the chance here with Ronaldo, a heel tilt flick. And this is definitely a top 3 skill move in FIFA 18. It's so efficient with the perfect timing, and we scored the opening goal. And I thought that this was a good piece of defense. I was working from behind here with Suarez, but somehow he gets a penalty kick. I was a bit confused, but the referee was sure. I threw myself in the right direction, but it's a perfect penalty kick, and it's equalized 1-1. But we're gonna respond quickly. You can see here how efficient the driven finesse shot is in FIFA 18. I mean, just like in my tutorial, it's so efficient. You score almost every time inside the box, even with the new patched goalkeepers. And you can see how we're using the same technique as in FIFA 17. We're using just one player here to defend, and this is so comfortable when you have a massive delay, because you don't want to do a lot of switching then. You want to stay in your comfort zone, and you can do it still in FIFA 18. You can defend sometimes with only using the midfielder and circulating in circles and cutting off the dangerous spaces here. Bale, drag back, and finding driven pass and a tap in 3-1. And obviously we can also score from kickoffs. So we just run straight forward here using Suarez running through the empty space, and then using the overpowered driven pass and the overpowered driven shot, and we have 4-1. But he's gonna respond quickly. You can see here he's using some dragbacks, and he gets the ball back. We make a mistake here. Almost always when you make a passing mistake on your own half, it's gonna cost you, and here Neuer makes a very strange intervention, and he scores 4-2. But shortly after, Suarez here, you can see how he just he's gonna find Ronaldo and just waiting for the perfect timing, using some of the skill dribbling, which is still working pretty decently in FIFA 18, and we score 5-2. Time for my best game this weekend against a good opponent with a very decent team. And we're gonna get the best start here as well. You can see how we read this dummy, and we find here the pass to Ronaldo. His Ramos makes a strange intervention, but we score here the goal, opening goal 1-0. And here you can see some great piece of defending, how we use the switching here to just close him down like a sandwich from 2 angles, and then Piszczek, nice tackle, and we have 1-0, and we're gonna extend this lead with a nice attack. You can see how we have the patience. We just wait for some space to open up, we twist and turn, and then we find the one-touch pass to Gareth Bale, who won't miss these chances with his left foot. There is no way. And here you can see some more nice defending, how we use the switching here, and here we're using help from the R1 button, the double man press. Sometimes it's working really good in 18 and sometimes it doesn't respond at all. But we have 2-0 and we're gonna extend this lead even more. This is another great attack. We have the patience once again. We're just twisting and turning, passing it around and waiting for some space to open up, and we find Hullet in the end, and this is a wonderful action from Hullet. We can see the replay here. The opponent is buying a double sausage here with this wonderful dragback, just like in my previous tutorial. You can see the link down in the description how to do the 360 dragback. So we have 3-0, good defending here, just switching over to P-check and then just holding down the contain. Sometimes it's very comfortable, and in this case we did it, saving the goal, and nice ball roll, finding here the space, and we can see how we try to make a high cross with L1, but he wins the header against Hullet. But in the second half we were furious here. Vidal wins the ball and we're gonna use the driven pass here, fast attack and a driven finesse as well, and we have 4-0. And we're just gonna continue here. Ferdinand intercepts the ball, and then we're just using here regular passes, 1-2 touches, and in the end we're gonna find it back to Ronaldo. Driven shot, far post, you've seen it before, 5-0. And after scoring 5 goals you tend to lose focus a little bit, and here you can see a big mistake that you usually do. You leave the wings open. Instead of just covering it here with Hullet running back to cover the wings, we try to press it, leaving the wings open, and he's gonna punish us here, 5-1. But we're gonna respond quickly, driven finesse shot in the box, like I said before. Extremely efficient. We have 6-1, and this is a nice attack. Suarez, a bit lucky through to Bale, fast passing, and here skill dribbling, just like in FIFA 18, just much slower, but still works, and we have 7-1. But we actually weren't finished yet here. Ronaldo with some nice dragbacks, finding Hullet, the driven pass to Bale, and then triangle pass to Suarez, far post, and we have 8-1. But he's gonna get 1 goal back. We are a bit sloppy here. That's strange, like I said, gets through, but here you can never push here. You always have to fall back, because just one step wrong and he gets through just like he did here. It's 8-2. It's not relevant, but we are still a bit angry, which we have to be when we concede goals. But 8-2 was a great result. Okay, time for my defeats. I had some this weekend. I'm gonna show you 2 of these, and here we're gonna open up, heel to flick, butterfin backwards, stopping the ball, finally to Bale, and just a finesse shot, top corner. We are opening up this game with a great action, and we can extend the lead even more. But here maybe yes, could have gone for the finesse shot around the goalkeeper. We try chip, but he misses the target, and it's still 1-0. Instead, you're just gonna see the delay here, how we just completely mistimed a tackle. We have no chance. He scores 1-1 with his golden boy, I guess, Rui Costa. So 1-1, great heel till flick, and we can pass it here, but we can only see the target. I mean, it's Ronaldo, of course. He's gonna try to whip it 10 out of 10. Jesus here, it's extra time. I mean, it wasn't a lot of chances this game, but in the last 10 minutes it completely exploded with chances, and we're gonna get a great chance here with Bale, and we just wait for the space in the far post to open up. We wait for Ronaldo, we do the driven pass, but it's a great block from his defender. And here once again, maybe we should try to cross it. We try the driven pass again. It's a reflex from FIFA 17 to try it in every case, but instead you're gonna see the bullshit here. A perfect standing tackle makes it the perfect assist to his player, and it's 2-1. Yes, and this was our first loss, game number 18, and after it just went south. I mean, we played against this guy. It was a great team, and this is also a great player, a pro player, and we're gonna get the first goal here. Gareth Bale, a great driven shot. We are a bit lucky to get this chance, but it's a nice finish. And shortly after this we also get the chance to extend our lead. It's a nice attack here. We're using the wings and then passing it into the middle with high tempo. And of course we have to take it to the other side and make a finesse shot or similar, but we cut inside. Not the best decision, but we were a bit tired at this stage. We played many games during Sunday in heavy delay, and it was a big mistake to leave so many games for Sunday, so for every game the quality got worse and worse, and here he will find a space into the middle and turning around fast and scoring 1-1. And we collapse a little bit after this. He's gonna get the lead here shortly after this. It's a nice attack. I mean, he was a great player, scoring 2-1 here, and then he's gonna score 3-1. But this is very poor defending. You can see here the replay. We have to switch over here to Socrates and help Vidal here, because Vidal can't keep Hulit's pace, and it's 3-1. But from kickoff here, just turning around and shooting the finesse shot here. Great action, and we have contact. And we have a good period here, finding Ronaldo. We could have some more ice in the veins and turn around once again to find the other side, but instead he's gonna score. He was very efficient this game. He had 4 shots on target and scored 4 goals. It's 4-2. We're finding in the pass here, and then the driven finesse. 4-3, we have contact, and we're gonna get one last chance. We have this free kick here with Bale. He doesn't move his goalkeeper, we have the angle, but it goes narrowly over the goal. And after this, he's just gonna use his experience here and keep the ball very smartly here, and we have no chance to get it back. And that was the final whistle. You can see also the stats. He was very efficient, and we weren't really as efficient, but it was a close game. And I think he deserved a victory after all. And after this, it just only got worse and worse. And I was even close, missing Elite 1. But yes, one of my last games, this guy, he was Swedish. I mean, it's not a spectacular team, and he wasn't a spectacular player. He was decent, but in my state, I could lose to my sister maybe. I don't know. I was playing so poorly. I was just seeing stars. I played 30 games during the Sunday, which is pretty normal, but if there is delay, this is gonna be like it's 60 games, you know. I was so tired, and I said, okay, shit, we can't miss Elite 1. We have to step up here. We're changing to the 4-3-3 attacking here, and we're gonna get 1 goal back here with Ronaldo. But the joy didn't last long, did it? He's gonna get 3-1 here. The space just completely opens up, and he finds Martial here. 3-1. But then after this, we're gonna find the key, because I noticed that he's using containing in the defense all the time, and you can see that this is funny. It looks like it's only replays after replays, but this is different goals. We have 3-2 and then 3-3, and yes, again you're gonna see it, dragback and the driven shot in the far post, and we have 4-3. The comeback was real. So that was it for this weekend. We managed Elite 1 after all, but next weekend we're aiming for top 100, but we have to make some changes. We have to dispose the game differently, especially like I said before, playing in this delay. You cannot play more than 20 games per day, so next weekend I will have some different instruction, different tactics, and hopefully also I will hope and pray to the EA gods that we can get some good connection in Sweden. Okay guys, that is it for today. I hope you found this video useful. We have some more videos coming this week, and of course we have the pack opening, we have a draft to charity, and also one more special video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, until next time.